Okay, and we're live. Oh, I hadn't checked my camera today. I forgot to do that before the stream started. So if this looks bad, then it just looks bad. It's fine. But welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. How is everyone doing? I see that you've been speaking in chat, and I was reading them. I was reading your messages while I was waiting for the stream to start. So do tell Zen why haven't you been able to wait, by your words, justify why it's taking so long for you to finish the book. So let us know why. I'm curious now. Although, why is the lighting so terrible? I look like a little church boy. I look like something's off today. I don't know. Also, hi. Welcome everyone. Also, hi chums. Welcome. Are you doing a? Oh, you're cold. Oh no. um, you are asking about minders, and are you doing minder? Are you doing minder? um, I think Chums is doing it as well because this we started minder, so Chums is already much more advanced than I am on minder, cause I am a very slow reader and she reads pretty fast, so she's way more advanced right now in the competition in the challenge, let's say. I could actually show you the little Excel that we have. We have a little Excel where where we count our points. I might have to change my cousin's name though. I'm not sure what name she has on Instagram. I don't know if it says a real name, so I might have to change her name on the Excel just so I can show it real fast. Let me check. Let me check if she has a real name or not. Uh, oh, she does. Okay. That's fine then. She has a real name. The sweater is giving Neville. You think? See, I thought it was giving Remus Lupin. You know what? I'm good. I'm good with looking like Neville. I'm good with that. Thank you for the compliment. First of all, it's the longest in the series so far, but also because it's got the same problem as the rest of the series. It's got chapters from the points of view of different characters. But, but, but what? Do you not like chapters from different POVs? I kind of like that. Unless it's it's excessive. Wait, I'm waiting for the message to appear on my little Streamlabs. Otherwise, I will read it on the side. Where is it? Okay, I'll read it on my other monitor then. When the POVs are good, they are amazing and worth reading, but the bad ones are as slow and uncomfortable to read as walking through scorpion-infested quicksand with a whale on your back. Jesus, that's that's quite a description. That's fair though. That's valid. That's very valid. So I'm guessing it's not good POVs, huh? Aren't you? Are you talking about the Game of Thrones books, or is it some other book, or is it one called Prelim? I thought Prelim was short for something, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, I thought you were liking Game of Thrones. So I'm guessing you're talking about something different. I know you were reading Sherlock. Was it Sherlock Holmes or something? I feel like it was. And sadly, most of the POVs in the books are characters I don't enjoy. It's like for every 4 good chapters, there are 6 bad ones. Oh no, that sucks. And yes, it's Game of Thrones books. Oh. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry. At least it's the last one in the series, so after you finish it, you're done. You can rest. You can move on to a different series. All right, where is the thing I was trying to show you guys? Show the chat. Where is it? Here it is. Is this even correct for me? This, yes. This, wait, I need to check. I need to check, because when I read my first book, we kind of just went ham and we put a lot of challenges as done. But I'm trying to use a different book for every challenge of mine there, instead of like reusing books. So I've changed this. So I finished this one, and 14. What is 14? You can read in a weekend. There we go, that one. That, okay. Let me show you our little Excel so you can see how much Mia has done in comparison to me. Wait, have you done a lot? You have done lots. I mean, you've done more than me at least. So my argument still stands. I am enjoying them as a whole books. Wait. I am enjoying them as whole books once finished, but as individual chapters, not so much. Oh no. Oh no, it's not the last one. There are 2 more after this and 2 more scheduled to be made. Wait, really? I thought that series was done. Like I said, I do... Wait. Like I said, I do like it's just slow progress due to the crap chapters, and that's why I'm only on page 696 instead of being finished. I love the only on that sentence. You've read so much. So like don't pressure yourself. It's okay. Sometimes we're just not in the mood. Or like there's books that are harder to get through than others, and that's fine. Don't pressure yourself too much about it. Alright, let me show you this. How do I show this? I'm not sure if this is correct, so we're just gonna... The worst thing that can happen, you see my Streamlabs. Let's see. Oh, that's right! Let's go. So here you go. Look. This is our minder sheet that we have. This is our Excel. So as you can see, Mia has quite a few more points than me. And my cousin, as always, look at that. 24. She has 11 more than Mia. So that's a lot. And yeah, these are the challenges I've done so far. I've done book by a black author, book by an author you've never read before, and book you can read in a weekend. And I think Mia has done a few more than me. So she did book that starts with the first letter of your name, book by a black author, book by an author you've never read before, and wait, where is it? Young adult book, and book that was adapted. Wait, you've read book that was adapted to a movie / TV show? Which one was it? Wait, I need to switch my scenes so I can look for it. Wait, what did I miss? The TV series is done, but the books still have 2 more, plus loads of side stories. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard that a lot of people were mad at the was it the the series finale of Game of Thrones, because I think they killed the loved character, so people were still holding on to hope that the books would have a better ending, which hopefully they do. I mean, especially after the writer has seen like the feedback and everything, I'm sure they'll change it, even if they had it planned or something, or at least they'll make it better. And the next book is shorter, but the character with the most POVs is one who I think I will hate, because she's such a cow. No. I love your cousin, she's epic. She is. She's a very big reader. I'm thinking of taking a break between Swords of Swords in the next book in the series to read Little Women. Little Women is really cute. You should do that. It's a very easy classic to read, so it might be a good break in between Game of Thrones. I read Wuthering Heights, or whatever you spell that. Okay. Wait. What's the spelling mistake? I don't see. Oh, heights, and she wrote weights. I just read it correctly. Okay. Was that the one? It was a duck. Oh shit. Chums, I might have done some. Oh, never mind. I fixed it. Don't worry. I thought I deleted a challenge, but it's okay. I just pressed escape and everything is good now. uh, I didn't know that I had a movie or a TV show. I blinked out for a second there. I read it in Portuguese. Wait, I have that one, don't I? Isn't that Montes Vendavais in Portuguese? But yeah, I guess it makes sense that it has a book or a TV show because it is it's very old, isn't it? Introduce me to your bookworm cousin if she wants to. She's very like, you know, she's the type of person that she's on her own world, and she's like very big adult, you know. So she just does her own thing. And most of the time she just doesn't want to be bothered too much. So, but I'll ask. She reads a lot of I don't even know how to describe her reading tastes. She reads a lot of fantasy and romance. Let me see if I have like what books she read this year. Most of these books are in Portuguese. Oh no, wait. I think from the titles at least, it looks like she's mostly read like fantasy, probably. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. I'll see if she wants to be introduced. All right, it is. Oh wait, I missed some messages. It's a movie, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, yeah, it makes sense. I'm also reading Sherlock Holmes, which is just one of my regular rereads along with Harry Potter, while I'm rereading Chamber of Secrets, by the way. Ooh. Chamber of Secrets is one of my favorite movies from the series. I like Chamber of Secrets and the Half-Blood Prince. Those are my two favorite movies from the series. So that's cool. That's really cool. Alright, it's 2 minutes past. Wait. It's. My brain is not working today. I had a booster shot for the COVID vaccine, and I had some. Like, it gave me some. See? You see what I mean? I am just. Usually it doesn't affect me, vaccines, but this time it gave me like feverish symptoms. So I am not doing too good, but I am trying my best, and that's all that matters. I also regularly reread Percy Jackson. Also, your bookworm cousin sounds like a great fun. I love romance and fantasy. Yeah, she is. Mine too. I love those two plus Goblet of Fire. Yes. Yes. See, this is why we're best friends. Alright, what I was trying to say before my brain stopped working was let's do our first sprint, shall we? We're already 3 minutes late, so let's do it. Let's do it. Let me put this in the right place. There we go. And I need to put this in full screen. There we go. And there. Alright, I will talk to you in half an hour, everyone. Have fun. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry if you could hear my headphones. The battery died out, so... Wait. What is happening? Can't hear? Oh, never mind, you're not talking yet. Looked like I saw your lips moving. Yeah, no. I don't, I wasn't sure if like if you heard, but I don't know if it like if it played on the Streamlabs, but my headphones did a very like loud noise 20 minutes ago, and then again because the battery was dying out, and they were telling me like the battery's it's about to run out, you should probably charge me. So yeah, I had to change my headphones. Oops, I had to change my headphones midway. Right, like now at the end I had to change it, and I had to close my Spotify because it wasn't working. It was just a big mess, but we're back now. How was everyone's reading sprint? I hope it was good. I forgot to say, but I'm still reading this. I'm like close to finishing it. I only have this much left, so I'm gonna finish it this Sunday for sure. I wanted to finish it earlier this week, but the problem is then I would have to start a new book for today, and I don't want to start a book and because I know I won't have time to finish it, so I didn't want to start the book and then have to take it with me to the UK. So that is why I have been delaying this. Hey girls, hey, welcome back. How was your sprint? I read around, well, not around, I read 2 chapters. So that was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. My spirit was okayish. Got 24 pages down in 3 chapters, 1 good one, 2 crap ones. Oh no. That sucks. At least you read a good amount. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't read anything, I was working. That's okay. That's alright. I hope you had some you managed to do some good work. That's valid. Yeah, exactly. It's very valid. I feel like these type of streams are also very good for people who are just like doing work and stuff to just have on the background as motivation. So that's just pretty good. I got everything done for next sprint. Wow, you're so productive. Oh my god. Congratulations. It's really good. Really good. Are you do you know when the next book club thing, not when the next is, but what the theme for the next book club thing that you have at school is? Because I feel like did that teacher say? I don't remember, but I almost could have gone as well to that one. Also, the first chapter I read contained the most powerful betrayal in the entire series so far. It was amazing. Wow. And super dark and very sudden, even though I knew it was coming. Damn, that's incredible. That's really good. For me, it was nothing really, I mean, nothing's really happening in this book. It's like one of those slice of life type of books, but I'm really liking it because it's very like that in-between phase when you're about to go to college. Like, it's like your first time kind of leaving your town and just being away from your friends for the first time, and how that change like messes with you and everything. So I'm really liking it, and it's told from like 4 POVs. So there's 4 boys, so it's told from the 4 different POVs. So it's pretty cool, but like it's not those type of books where anything is like, there's not a big betrayal like you've had. There's not like any like big plot twist or anything. It's just very nice, like introspective work into these guys' minds, and you have a lot of like what's the word? Imposter syndrome. That's it. They explore a lot of imposter syndrome and all of that. So I've been really liking it. It's pretty good. So true, bestie. I've been so productive. Yeah, the most productive of all of us. It's at the end of March and it's about jumping quite. Oh, okay. So I couldn't have went then. Almost. At least I have an excuse for why I haven't read the book. And I think there are 2 more serious betrayals in this book alone. Wait, just in that book? I thought you were saying, like, when I first read it, I thought you meant, like, in the series. Which would make sense. But that's... I mean, now that I think about it, is a book in Game of Thrones, like, one of the Game of Thrones book, is it the equivalent to 1 season of the show? Because if so, there's a lot of betrayal and stuff in just 1 season. I mean, I've only seen 1 season of Game of Thrones. It's not really for me. It's not really, I don't really vibe with it, just because it's a little too aggressive for me. So yeah, and a lot of people say, like, just get through the first season. Once you see the last episode of the first season, you'll be hooked, you'll like it, you'll want to keep watching. That didn't happen for me, so I think I think it's just not for me. But from what I remember from the first season, there was a lot of betrayal happening, and a lot of stuff happening at the same time. A lot of people dying. I think there are 4 more big betrayals in the series so far. Damn. The plot twists just keep on coming. That's good though. That's cool. Really cool. I'm glad you're like overall you're liking it. That's all that matters, really. Although it is kind of shitty that some POVs are not really what you wanted to read. That kind of reminds me when Chums and I were reading Wayward Son. We were reading it together. We still need to finish it. We're recording a video for it. I think Chums will probably have to reread that book again because it's been so long. But yeah, I remember when we were reading that together, and whenever Agatha would appear, like, because that book also has POVs between the characters, so you're constantly reading a different POV every chapter. I remember every time Agatha would appear, she'd be like, ugh, not this girl again. It was always so funny. So I'm guessing it's kind of like that as well. It's complicated. Wait, and it's complicated. The 3rd book is equivalent to the third and 4th series on TV. Wait, the 3rd book is equivalent to the 3rd and 4th series. Oh. The last 2 books take place at the same time and make up the entire of season 5. Okay, I see. Wait, so 2... I was about to compliment the fact that they did 1 book was 2 seasons, because that's I'm gonna guess that's very good, because you know, because they actually go into detail and everything. But then 2 books, only 1 season is not as good. But so it isn't kind of like a book for a season. It's kind of different, huh? Nah, I took notes. Agatha. Poor Agatha, man. She just wants peace. She will never see a day of peace when Chums is reading the book. She will never give her peace. Agatha, my god. But yeah, yesterday, as I was saying earlier, yesterday I went to go get a vaccine, and when I was like, you know, when you're waiting for them to call you to go and get the vaccine, like when you're already in the place where they give you the vaccines, you know, but you're waiting for your turn. There was a lot of people there yesterday for some reason. It took me like over an hour to get my vaccine, which is a lot for where I live. And there was this old lady talking to me, and she went in. She was talking about how she went with her husband to get the, what is it called in English? Is it tetanus? Wait, it's the one that you only get every 20 years. What is it called? Wait, I'm gonna translate it to see. I'm translating. Oh, it is tetanus.
Tetanus.
Can you hear it?
Tetanus.
Tetanus. So yeah, she went with her husband to get for him to get the tetanus vaccine a few days before, and apparently they gave it to her as well, and they scheduled the next tetanus vaccine, which would be in 20 years, and she was like, you don't need to schedule it, I'll probably be dead by then, because she was like very old. And I don't know why, but that just made me laugh so much. Like, imagine you go to the doctor, they're like, yeah, we expect to see you in December of 2043. I hope you're still alive. Yeah. Because if you are, tetanus. I could tell you something else. She is so relatable. I think that's why you hate her. It's because you relate to her so much. And the girl he was insulting is one of my transition goals, so it really annoyed me. Wait, I feel like I missed something. The girl he was insulting? Who? Who was insulting? Oh, the chapter you read. Is that what you mean? That sucks. Oh no. Is there what's her name? Dionysus? I swear there's someone called like something like that. I'm not sure if they exist in the books, but I feel like there's someone called like that, right? Is that your transition goal? Cause she's hot. That's where I was going with this. For me, vaccines are in and out 5-minute thing. Yeah, usually for me as well. This time there was just a lot of people. A lot of people decided to go get a vaccine at the same time. Don't laugh at old ladies, you psycho. Listen, she said that on purpose. She was trying to make me laugh on purpose. Would you not laugh at that? She was telling me that with like a sneaky smile on her face. So she knew. Okay, she knew. I hate her because of the last book. You mean Carry On? Poor Agatha, man. Dionysus. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Dionysus? Dionysus? I don't know. But yeah, I know the character. She's in the books and she is kinda, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I have a friend actually who wrote a song about that character. I think you'd like it. But it wasn't Dionysus being insulted, it was another lady. Oh. Is it the lady that, what's her name? Oh god. She wasn't in Wednesday, the TV show. She was the principal in Wednesday. What's her name? Gwendolyn. Wait, okay. We're gonna search this up because I don't know. It's pronounced Den or Ice. Den or Ease. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right to me. Wait a second. Let me. Oh. Let me change my little thingy. There we go. Wednesday. What's her name? Not Christina Reese. See? It's like Gwendolyn. Here she is. Is it this girly? Gwendolyn Christie. I know she's in Game of Thrones. I don't know which character she plays in Game of Thrones, but I know she's in Game of Thrones. Oh, she plays this lady. Which I have no idea who this is, to be honest. What's the name? Who is the very tall actress in Game of Thrones? Oh, I just realized you can see it because my face is in front of it. Wait a second, let me move myself. There you go. Am I better here? This lady. I didn't realize my face was in front of that. Yeah, this lady. She's known for portraying Brienne of Tarth, Game of Thrones. There we go. Wait, she's in The Force Awakens? But she's in The Force. She's in Star Wars. What? She's a. She's a stormtrooper in Star Wars? No way. That's kind of funny. Anyways, let me go back to my little scene so I can read chat again. But yeah, all the ladies from Daenerys family are goals for me. And yes, the lady from Wednesday was the lady being insulted, yeah. Okay. Brienne of Tart. Gwendolyn Christie is such goals. Yeah, she's pretty. She's really pretty. I saw an interview with the actress about Wednesday when she was promoting Wednesday, and she said that she never seen herself wearing makeup on the screen, because usually the roles that she plays are very like are like more masculine, like they're more, I don't know how to explain, I don't know what words she used, I don't remember, but I think you know what I mean. Like, she usually the roles she plays are more natural looking. She never wears makeup on the screen, and she got to wear makeup for the first time, like not for the first time in her life obviously, but for the first time in a show, when she played the principal in Wednesday. So she was saying in that interview that I saw, she was saying that it was the first time that she felt pretty on screen was whilst portraying that principal, which, you know, it's kind of sad that was the first time, but I'm glad that she felt happy in that role and she felt like comfortable in it and everything. It's really cool when that happens. So yeah. But she's really awesome, and she's so tall. Oh my god, I don't know if you saw, I mean, you probably didn't. I'm not sure. Shams might have seen it, but there's this picture of Gwendolyn Christie with Jenna Ortega, and Jenna Ortega is tiny. Okay, I'm not sure if she's my height. Let me see. Jenna Ortega height. Okay, yeah, Jenna Ortega is my height, so we are the same height, and so I guess this would be like what I would look like next to Gwendolyn Christie. It just looks so ridiculous because one of them is so short and the other is so tall. Where is it? It's this one. Look at it. They're both wearing heels, by the way. Like, Jenna Ortega's heels are so much bigger than the heels that Gwendolyn is wearing. She looks like her child. Look at it. I love it. It's so funny to me. I think, is there another? Oh, here it is. Here you can see the heels. See? Like, Jenna's even has a little platform heel. Oh my god, I haven't seen this one yet. Look. So this is what I would look like next to Gwendolyn Christie, I guess. Jesus. That's she's so tall. Like, in the best way possible. Hollywood is a terrible place to be an unconventional looking woman. She's so tall and beautiful. I love her so much. She's such goals. She is. She's really pretty. Alright. It's time for another sprint, so grab your books and have fun. I will talk to you in half an hour. Have fun, everyone. back. Welcome back, everyone. How was the sprint? Was it good? I read 2 chapters, which I'm pretty happy about, and I'm officially on the 300s, the 300 pages. So I'm very pleased. I'm sure I'll be able to finish it this weekend. I only have like 70 pages more. So I'll try to finish it. I mean, I will not try. I will finish it on Sunday. So yeah, I hope your sprint was good as well. That you had a good time on your sprint. And 2 good chapters and another 24 pages. Wow! Congrats. Very, very good. I haven't even seen how many pages I read. But I'm sure I read some. I can be bothered to do the maths. I'm on page 744. Yeah, yikes, that's a lot. How big is that book? Like, I feel like because you said you're still at the beginning of the stream, as if that's too little. Like, how many pages does that book have? I've just noticed your room just needs blue. And you're representing all Hogwarts houses? What? What do you mean? Oh, because my wall is green, right? That's pink though. That's not red. That's pink. But I guess that still works because it looks kind of red on camera. Because the lighting is all fucked. Hi, I started reading The Priory of the Orange Tree. Ooh, I really want to read that book. Really want to read it. It kind of intimidates me because it's 800 pages. But I've heard very good things about it, and it's gay as well, which is a plus. It's always a plus. So yeah, I really want to read that. Let me know if you like it, so I know if I should read it or not. The book is 1,177 pages. That's a very big book. I have big book fear, so I don't know. Like, I have such a big book here right next to me. I've been wanting to read for years, but I haven't read it yet because of the fact that it is huge. But I love this writer. I just can't, because it's, look at this massive. I don't know how long this is. Let me see how many pages this has. Oh, it isn't even as big as I thought it was. It just looks big. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I had to do the joke. I just had to. Wait. It's 582 pages. Okay, it's not even that long. I've read books almost this long. But yeah, I've been wanting to read this for years. I just it's like very poetic and stuff, so I really need to set my mind to read it. But I need to do it sometime. Not now. Maybe when I come back from the UK for the holidays or something. Looks red on camera. I know, it does. It does look red. I mean, yeah, it looks kind of red on camera. And to be fair, my wall looks more blue than green. Yeah, I put it off for a while because it's so big. It's interesting so far. Yeah, that's why I haven't touched it yet. But I keep seeing it when I go to Waterstones. I keep seeing it. It's not even that expensive. It's like £11. Which is very cheap, taking into account that it's a 800 like long page. Wait, what did I just say? It's taking into account that it's such a huge book. But again, and I'm kind of scared of like the fantasy element of the book, just because I am very bad at visualizing fantasy. I'm not very good with stuff that doesn't exist. I'm just not good at like picturing it. So usually fantasy books take me a little longer to read and to get through, because I have to like reread stuff and try and like picture it, or Google like some stuff, or like look for fan art of it. just so it's easier for me to picture stuff in the world. But I'm looking forward to reading it. But that one is a collection of short books, so you can read in sections. You know, you said that, but how do I know what the sections are? Like, it doesn't say, does it? Or is this thingy at the end? Wait. Oh, it's this thing at the end, isn't it? Okay, I see. I see. Wait, does that mean if I read this, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 extra points? If I read all of this, does it count as 12 different books? Because that's 12 points for the Minder competition. There's an index. Yeah, I just found the index. It just took me a while. It's the biggest book I've read so far. My largest book before this was 1,077 pages. Yeah, that is. It reminds me of there's this author called, I think it's Brendan Sanderson. He wrote the Mistborn series and everything, and his books are, I think he's known for writing very long books. So it kind of reminds me of the size of his books, which is it's a commitment for sure. Same, I can't imagine a lot of fantasy until I'm a few chapters in. Yeah, exactly. I'm the exact same. Sometimes it even takes me like getting to half of the book to actually be in the world and like understand it fully. That's why like I like fantasy, but I feel like, and like if it's simpler fantasy, I do better. I think my problem is like high fantasy, very like full on fantasy, capital letters fantasy. That's where I struggle the most. But I haven't read too much about it, like too much high fantasy. I feel like if I start reading it more, it'll become easier the more I read it. Actually, my longest was a hundred, not 100, 1,120, and it was a whole Lord of the Rings saga in one book. Damn, that sounds. See, there's I think, is it in Korea? I think it's in Korea. In Korea, they divide. So imagine. Okay, this book is small, but imagine they consider this a long book, right? So I think they do that for Lord of the Rings, for example. I think they do it for Lord of the Rings. So big books in Korea, they will divide them in half. They will like cut the book in half and sell it in parts, so that it's easier for people to grab and like hold and read. So it's like lighter and stuff, and it's not as awkward to hold. I know that's not common. Like I haven't seen that anywhere else, but I know they did that in Korea, which is, it's definitely interesting. I feel like they would divide Priory, for example, into like 3 parts, because there's books like, depending on the size, they will divide it into more or less parts. But it's like it's cool in a way, but it's also kind of bad, because then you have to pay double the price for one book, which is kind of sucks. I mean, if the short story is on Goodreads, it does. Oh my, surely it is. Surely it is. We need, oh, that's a rule we forgot. That's a rule we forgot to include in the I forgot to include it in the Minder video. That is, if you, for the book to count, it needs to be on Goodreads. I forgot about that. Damn. I guess we won't have that rule this year. Cause I don't feel like doing another video. That's good enough. I definitely prefer fantasy movies or TV shows. I usually just read romance. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the exact same. I read a lot of slice of life type of books where nothing really happens. It's just like in the normal world. But then TV shows and movies, like I love fantasy when it comes to that, especially magic and stuff. I feel like it's really fun, really fun. I like the Koreans a lot, but that is wrong. Big books are epic. I see big books as a challenger, as a challenge. Well, fair. That's fair. I guess they just it's more for the like for it to be comfortable to hold, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure if you have to pay for them separately, but I feel like you do, which it does suck. It is kind of bad. One of Brendan Sanderson's book is 1248 pages long, and he's planning 10 more books in that series. I gotta buy that. Yeah, his books are very, very big. I follow this Portuguese booktuber that really loves Brendan Sanderson, and I remember she did a vlog, like one of those reading vlogs a while back when she was reading. I think it was that one, the one with 1248 pages, and it took her a while, and it was so funny to see because like I think she's in the UK, so like her version was the British one, and I think the book wasn't that big in size because they made the pages very thin. So she would have the book on top of a pillow, so she wouldn't have to hold it, and she would just like slowly flip the pages. It was really funny to see, but she got through it and she loved it a lot. So if you like fantasy and stuff, I mean, I haven't read anything by Brendan Sanderson, but I feel confident in saying that if you like fantasy, then you'll probably like his work, just because I honestly trust her opinion a lot, like that booktuber that I talked about. I trust her. I mean, that rule is kind of given. Do it. It's kind of given. Do it doesn't matter if you didn't have it in. So it doesn't matter if you didn't have it in the video. Okay, that's good. That's good then. I have books that are so big I get arm ache if I hold them too long, so I put them on my lap to read them, and that's only yeah, exactly. That's the problem. That's one of my problems with reading like big books is like, how do you hold them? I feel like at that point it's easier to read them in ebook format because it's like at least you don't have the all of the weight, because otherwise it's like you're doing a workout at the same time that you're reading. Which I guess two in one, kind of nice in one hand. I also lay them out on my bed beneath the lamp to read them so I can relax as I read. Do you read like in your like on your tummy? Cuz I like reading on my tummy, but like on my bed, laying on my tummy and like the book laying on the bed, but after like 10 minutes my arms hurt so bad. So I can never do it for too long. You mentioned ebooks? No. What? It's fair. It's a valid. It's valid. If you're weak and you have weak noodle arms, weak nerd arms, as Luz would say, and you can hold a 1,000 long book, 1,000 page long, thousand, you know what I mean, a big book, then it's fair to read it on a as in an ebook format. Like that's so much easier. You only have to hold your phone or your tablet or whatever you're reading, wherever you're reading on. Not only arm pain but also hand pain. I get severe hand cramps. Yeah, same. Like I don't know if your hands is the same thing, but like my thumb has this thing where when I get a hand cramp, it just like tries to go. I don't remember if it's no, it is. It goes like inwards without my without my consent. You know, it just starts with the cramps, just cramps inwards. So I have to like hold my own hand so it doesn't do that anymore until like it stops. It's terrible. It's so painful. I change position quite regularly reading in bed, but my favorite place to read is my chair back home. I just sit back and read. Yeah, I feel like chairs are like those comfy big luscious chairs. That's the best. Where you can like even rest your feet up. That's the goal. But until then, until we get to that level, I guess we'll just have to stick with reading in uncomfortable positions. Yeah, that's exactly what happens to me as well. It's terrible, isn't it? It's so painful. You just have to like hold your hand and like wait and just stop your finger from like cramping. It's terrible. It's so painful. So, so, so painful. I hate it. And it happens so often as well. I avoid cramping and other big book problems by placing them on lap or somewhere else on the body or on the bed. Yeah, that's fair. That's valid, I guess. That's very valid. Alright. I think with that, I'm gonna go. I hope you liked the stream, and remember, if you've watched my Minder video, if you are participating in Minder, and if you have any questions, my Discord is linked in the description. At least I think it is. It's linked in the Minder video, that I know for sure. I'm not sure if it's linked on this stream, but I think it is. I think it's there. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask on the Discord or even in the comments from the Minder video, and Chums and I will answer any questions that you have. And with that, I will see you probably not next week, because next week I'm gonna go back to the UK next week, and I think I already have plans for Wednesday, and I'm not sure what time of the day those plans are for yet. I just know that I'm gonna go see my friends sing in like an open mic thing, so I'm not sure what time that is. So there might not be a reading stream next week, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. As always, I'll keep you updated on my Discord. So yeah, I will see you maybe next week, maybe the week after. And with that, goodbye!